Hi everyone. So I'm not working again tonight. I really wish I didn't have to work anymore. Honestly, I hate working, and I know that's a very privileged thing to say, but right now my mental health, I'm trying to get better, and working just kind of, yeah, hold on a second, that's gonna bug me. Everybody can see that I was cleaning today, and I don't necessarily want that, so. Okay, now I'm back. Now you can't see the pledge. Yay. So, today was my graduation day from intensive outpatient therapy. Not sure how I feel about it right now. In one aspect, I'm happy that I graduated, right? Because, you know, that means my mental health hopefully is better and stuff like that. The other part of me, though, is going to miss the routine of getting up 3 days a week early and having a schedule. I don't do well when I don't have a schedule. I did my hair in 2 ponytails tonight with some bows that kind of match my shirt, because I'm in that kind of mood. So I want to talk, I want to listen, I want to have some fun with makeup. By the way, the palette that I picked tonight, because the poll as it was going for a bold look. This is the Sephora Pro Pigment Palette in the Editorial 1. So this is the first editorial palette. That's the, first of all, that's hollow. I'm a hollow girl. I'm a hollow girl in a hollow world. And here's the palette. One of my shadows actually broke. The color, I will tell you in just a second. Silver coin broke, and I just pressed it back in with my fingers right now. I don't like that the names of the eyeshadows are not on the palette. They're on the little plastic sheet that goes over the top of it. So that's a little annoying, but you know, it comes with a mirror. And I can't remember how much I paid for it, and I don't even know if they're selling it anymore, honestly. Also, I have this habit of where I play with my hair a lot, especially when I'm nervous or frustrated or whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to start off by priming my face. I have probably just enough powder in this one to get through tonight. But I don't have any, I'm going to be running out of my primer soon, and that's going to stink a lot. So, because seriously, I use a lot of this. I like it though. I feel like for me, this has become the best primer for my skin. I have older skin, and I'm getting back to where I'm taking care of it again. And I ordered some stuff from Shop Miss A. I don't know if anybody else has bought stuff from there before, but I ordered some skincare, and I'm going to try it. Because one, it's really stupid inexpensive. So, and when I say stupid inexpensive, I bought like a bunch of stuff from Shop Miss A. And even with shipping, I bought like skincare, moisturizer, eye cream, setting spray, mascaras, a lip mask. But I ordered a bunch of stuff, and it was, even with shipping, it was less than 20 bucks. So I want to try it. Not tried it yet. So super excited and stoked about it. I got some pores that still need some filling, because we don't want our pores to show. So put that there, put that there, come up here. Chris is off working tonight. He's using my car, which is fine. I don't mind him using my car. And we, you know, he's a really good driver, so there. So what I did before I started doing any of this though is I went and washed my face. I did a face mask. and and then I moisturized. So I don't know if anyone's watching. I may be just talking into the ether. Don't know. Gonna find out, I guess. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my setting powder, and I'm just going to take the lightest little amount and do what I have been doing past few videos, and that's setting places on my face where I have either issues with creasing or, you know, makeup not staying on, even though I'm not going anywhere tonight. At least not at this point. You know, I just, too much. But I want to make sure that I still do the same things every time, so that way I keep in the routine, because it's still a new process for me. So, powder brush. I have something on my lap to wipe off. Sorry, my nose is running. I know this is gross, but I don't have a choice right now. So I'm going to wipe away any possible excess powder. And then we're going to go into color correcting. Again, I start with the orange or the green. Okay, does anybody else have issues with these little bitty freaking baby hairs, like here? And no matter how much hairspray I put on them, they don't stay. So I do like my hair tonight, though. So yeah, we're gonna dot places where the redness appears. That's why we're using green. Color wheel is your friend. A little bit on my cheeks, because they're definitely rosy tonight. I don't know what's going on. I don't need it there. But definitely some red rosy action going on my face tonight. So I'm going to start with my cheeks this time. So I want that other stuff to set up just a little bit. And yeah. I'm trying to think. So today in therapy, I talked about things that I learned in therapy, things that I learned about myself. The only problem I had with the particular program I went through, which is through St. Vincent Stress Center, is the fact that they put a spiritual aspect onto it. And right now, my spirituality is non-existent. It hurts me a little to say that, but it's also so true. I just, you know, they tried to have me find something that was my higher power, and I'm not going to give that responsibility, or I'm not going to put that responsibility onto another person. And I don't know. Do I think that there is some form of person out there in the ether, God, goddess, whatever you want to call that? Do I believe that there's something there? Yeah, I do. I still do. Do I think that they care about me? No. No, I don't. And this isn't for me. I don't want people coming at me trying to convince me otherwise. It's where I'm at in my faith journey right now. And my faith journey ebbs and wanes like this quite often. So you just have to be patient with me to let me figure out what I need to figure out. Now I'm going in with the Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector to cover up dark places like this on my neck, around my lip, upper lip, corners here, and underneath my eyes. But I had issues in group with one particular person who got super preachy one day, and I'm just like, I can't handle this. And I actually sent an email during group to our group counselor and been like, I can't do this. I can't listen to somebody go on and on and on about how their God is so amazing and he's there. And I'm just like, when I talk to that particular God, I hear zip, I hear buckus, I don't hear anything. And yeah, So I, right now, just have a very tenuous relationship with the higher power. And what I'm trying to do is learn to have faith in myself and courage, and not necessarily depend on myself, but to be able to take care of myself. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Why can't I be my own higher power? I don't need to be necessarily narcissistic to be that. But, you know, why do I need to care about some being who's in the middle of nowhere, who may or may not have a physical body depending on your beliefs, who may or may not care about you, who may or may not think that you're a science experiment? I mean, we got Hitchhiker's Guide, you know. I mean, honestly, who can say? No, I can't. Can you? No. I mean, you have a faith. You can have a faith that there's something there, but to truly believe that something's there, I can't go on faith right now. I just can't. It's just not in me. My faith is very strained. And I wonder sometime if it's because all the crap that I've been through in my life, if God is this supposed to be this loving parent that we're supposed to believe them to be, why would they put me through the, lack of a better term, hell that I've been through? I'm getting ready to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 102, I think. Yeah, 102. It's my pale shade right now for the winter time. And hopefully it'll be my permanent shade, because this girl needs to stay pale because of her medications. So, yeah. I don't know who's watching, who's listening, who's anything right now. Because I know it's probably telling people, hey, this person's online doing a video, so they're going to go in and clear out their notification and then back out of the video. I'm guilty of doing that too. So my neck is done. Got to do my face. If anybody has any questions for me, I'm willing to answer them. Makeup, non-makeup, whatever. I want to talk to my friends. And this right now is the only way I can talk to my friends, you know, is via this or texting. I can't see and talk to my friends right now, and that hurts a lot because I miss my friends. I miss my family. I miss my heart family. I don't miss most of my biological family. Honestly, most of my biological family hasn't been there for me anyway. So I don't consider them my family anymore. Because I always believed that family was supposed to be there for you, no matter what. And I can honestly say that blood family that lives in the small town northeast of Indianapolis, just honestly, I'm a girl. I'm not a boy. So I'm not as much value to them as a girl. It's never been said that way, but I can tell you that's how it feels, and that's how it comes across, is that she's a girl. She's not as important as those boys are. So, yeah. So, just touching up underneath my eyes a little bit to make sure I'm covering up all that color corrector that I used. Again, like I said, if anybody has questions they want to ask, they can be random. They can be about me being an intensive outpatient therapy. They can be about my relationship. They can be about pretty much anything you want. I just reserve the the right to say I'm not going to answer that. So, but I'm pretty much an open book. Wow, look how pale I look. Ooh, I look like death warmed over. It's okay, well, I color back here soon. So now I'm going to go in and conceal, use my concealer. Again, I'm going to use this one from Revolution Beauty, Conceal and Define. Again, the color is, I think it's light something or other. It's C.05. That's the shade number, so I can give you that. So I always start underneath my eyes. But I think what sucks is I just opened this and I think I'm almost out, which stinks, but I'm going to use the smaller side of my brush. I'm really going to have to get rid of this one soon. Or my sponge. I love makeup sponges. They are so good at applying makeup. I'm so grateful that I honestly went to Sephora and had somebody teach me how to use them. They taught me on a beauty blender, and I bought one that day. For the longest time, I bought beauty blenders. And then I started watching videos of other brands that are less expensive than a beauty blender. And this is what I got. This one is from EcoTools. It does a really good job. I'm getting mad because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of this, and it's going to make me mad. Because it's not that it's expensive, just right now I don't have them frivolous money to just spend on makeup. So, you know, I got groceries to buy, I got bills to pay. So now, next thing I'm going to do is my cheeks. I'm going to contour like this, and then I'm going to do the other side. This is going to be a high point, so when I do the actual dark part of the contour, it will show up that this is higher and my face will look thinner. So we're just going to do that real fast before I highlight anywhere else. So I want to make sure that I get this, and I'm going to have to buy some more of this because I really like this color. I really do. And if I could find this color in like e.l.f, I would. So put a little dot on my nose, and I'm going to use this flat part of the sponge to do that. Everybody's so quiet tonight, and I don't know why. I'm not seeing any chat. I'm just seeing people, hey, they're watching, and that's all I'm seeing right now. So, kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So, maybe everybody's going to bed. I don't know. So, I'm going to do my forehead. I never do the same amount twice on my forehead. But I always go up to my hairline and stay in the middle because that's where I want highlighted to make my face look thinner. And do my Cupid's bow. And do my chin, the high point of my chin. And then, like I said, I'm going to have to get a new one. Let's bounce that in. And then I'm going to set all this with some powder. This is my e.l.f. HD powder. I think I have another one in my drawer in case I need to pull it out. So let's do, I guess, my cheeks first because it's the side of the sponge I picked to do first. So I hope Chris watches my videos sometimes. I'm not sure he does. Makeup just isn't his thing. Like, I remember our first date, he actually requested that I wear no makeup on our first date. Because, you know, but he's starting to realize how important makeup is for me and what it brings and how it makes me feel a lot better about myself and the world around me. So I'm getting powder all down the front of my shirt too, my blouse, I should say. Who decides if it's a shirt or a blouse? Can somebody answer that, please? Because I don't know. There we go. But I always go out a little bit because I try to give a good angle for a possible wing. Not that I ever do wings because I suck at them. But, so I'm going to put some on my forehead. And I'm going to press that in really hard to hopefully fill up the wrinkles that are up there that are trying to form. Because I don't want to be my age. I don't want to look my age. So, Cupid's bow. I know this looks really scary at first, but when it's done, it's awesome. So I have enough to set my eyes. And then I'll be throwing that away. Well, I won't be throwing it away. I'll be putting it into recycling. A drink. It's caffeine-free Diet Pepsi right now. So that's all done. So now I get to do my eyeshadow. And I'm going to pull out a concealer. I'm going to pull out this powder. Essence Camouflage Concealer in the shade Light Rose. 10 Light Rose. And I'm going to put that on my eyes as my eyeshadow primer. So let's just do a little bit. And use my finger to blend that out. And what I'm doing is basically giving my eyeshadow a place where it can have something to hold on to, but also I'm negating out any veiny looks on my eyes, giving it an even base as much as possible. That's what I want to do. So switch fingers. So that way I can get way into that corner and then bring it up. And I go from eyelashes to brow bone, all the way up to my eyebrows. And that way, I know sometimes when you start off doing your makeup, you kind of look clown-like. Okay. But when I'm done, I look good. Yes, I do. I feel better about myself, too. So, I just wish people would talk. It's so quiet. No one's saying anything tonight. I really wanted to talk to my friends. It's one of the reasons why I got on here. It wasn't just to do makeup. It was to talk to my friends. And I feel like no one's in the mood to be typey chatty, you know. I'm setting the concealer with some of the powder that I used on my face. And that will help the colors blend. So, and clean off my brush. And then figure out what I'm going to do. Does anyone wanna help out? I don't know. I'm guessing if people couldn't hear me, they would be saying, hey, we can't hear you. We just see your lips moving. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to start off. There's this hot pink color in here. It is called Tila. T-I-L-A. It's a really pretty hot pink color. Right there. We're going to start off with that in my crease. And I'm going to get out my little Dollar Tree mirror. Oh, now nobody's watching. Dollar Tree mirror. And I'm going to start with that in my crease. Ooh. See, it's really pigmented, which sometimes I don't necessarily like, because you can, it's like you can add more, but you can't take it away. So I've just got the eyeshadow palette sitting over there, and I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm going all the way to the inside and all the way out. There's a little spot here that's not wanting to do what I want it to, so we're going to hit it first. There. There we go. Sorry. And I want to bring that out just a scotch. Just like that. See if I can do that just a little more. I'm brushing away the powder at the same time. But it's kind of doing what I want it to, so I'm not complaining. So Because so far what I saw was a bold look before I should have asked the poll earlier, but I wasn't sure I was going to be doing my makeup today because I worked in cleaning my bedroom all night or all day. Like, I really cleaned, like, after therapy. Chris went to work and I cleaned. So I'm trying to get this eye to do the same as this eye. So yeah. But I organized a lot. I cleaned a lot. It made Chris happy. And so that made me happy. And my life isn't just to make Chris happy. I don't want people to think that I'm doing it just for him. He is a completely different person than Dylan ever was. I mean, he has expectations. Who doesn't have expectations of their partners? But, like, today, he had no idea what I was going to do when he left. I could have just sat and played video games all day if I wanted, or I could have watched YouTube all day. But I wanted to do something. So the next color I'm going into is Eliza D. This darky, reddy, burgundy color. And I'm going to, ooh, that had some kick up. It's going to hit me. So I'm going to do that deep in the crease. So what I'm doing is I'm looking down to try to avoid wrinkling my forehead. And just, it's going to be very similar to the look I did last night, I think. Oops. Was it last night? Or yesterday? It was maybe yesterday? I don't know. All my days are running together. So, excuse me. Nobody's watching now, so I'm just talking to air. But maybe somebody will watch later and comment later. Who knows? I hope they do. Yeah. So I always do that to try to get, because I have slightly hooded eyes. So that actually doesn't look half bad. Okay. So I'm going to keep these brushes handy, and I'm going to move on to, I don't know. Don't blow on your eyeshadows like I did, please. It's not good. I kind of want to go in with the blue, but I did kind of a tealy blue yesterday. There's purple. I'm not sure I'm in the mood to do purple. I hate this. I don't know what to do. I'm going to look in my drawer here to see what else I have that maybe I could pull out in whatever. I'm going to look at this Makeup Revolution, or this Revolution Beauty Palette. It's Makeup Revolution London. It's very similar to this one, the one I'm using. It does have a few deeper shades. I don't want to do blue. I could do purple, maybe. Decisions when you have too many eyeshadow palettes. You know what that is? You can't make a decision. So there's a deep purple in here, and there's a light purple, and there's light purples over there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with pinks and purples. So I'm going to go in with, this is the Makeup Revolution palette, and it's the Forever Flawless Constellation palette. And I'm going to go into this shade Cosmic right here, this deep purple. And I'm going to get a makeup brush, not that one. I kind of want a flat one. See here. No, not that one. Thank you. I like my BH Cosmetics palettes, honestly. So this one right here, kind of flat. I'm going to go into that. And I'm going to start on the corner. Oh yeah, see, that's good. The reason why I left powder underneath my eyes when I do this is because I know there's going to be a good chance of fallout. And nobody wants fallout to ruin their base. And since I don't think there's ever been a time where I've not done my foundation first. I'm not brave enough to do my foundation second. I'm really not. I'm afraid of messing up a look. So I'm just going on the outer third of my eye right now with that purple. I'm trying to get it really, really deep. Really, really deep. Okay. It's looking pretty good. So I don't know who's there right now. I really don't. I wish somebody would say something. And don't just say something, because that's something I would do. I'm just a silly little goof. I may use some of my liquid lipsticks tonight to line my eyes, too. We'll see. I had that thought going through my head, too. If I had a black one, bet your sweet bupkis I would. And I really don't want this to go up into the crease. I just want it on the eye. There. Keep this one handy just in case I need to go in and fix something. I don't know what rhythm who knows. So, bold look was requested. I'm hoping this is bold enough. Go back into this one to see what else, because I talked about doing purple. It's a really pretty kind of mint bluey green in here, and I think I know what I can do to make that pop. So what I'm going to do first is I've got this shadow color. It's called Helen P. It's like this minty green here, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to get a flat brush. Where are you? Yeah, there we go. I hope this isn't too much like yesterday, but it might be. I don't care. It's still a bold look. And I'm going to go into that color. I'm going to grab my Dollar Tree mirror here, and I'm picking that up on a flat brush, like that. And I'm going to place that on my eye, because then I'm going to do something else over the top of it. So, because this is just a matte color. And I really want the shadow that I'm going to put over this to have like this underlying tone with it. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm trying something new and different. I've not done this before with makeup. And makeup is the way I experiment, other than cooking and baking, which I like to do as well. So there's that. Definitely bold. You'll definitely get what was requested tonight. And now I'm going to go in with this shade called Saturn right here. And I'm going to go over the top of the green I just put with that shade. So hopefully this picks up. If not, I'll wet my brush. So here we go. Nope. Didn't think so. It was like on the brush but not wanting to come off. So what I may do, I'm going to try my finger and see what happens. It's kind of okay, I guess. I'm going to have to definitely do some more purple. I got purple on my finger somewhere. Who knows? Definitely. So I'm putting some shimmer over the top of it because Saturn is definitely a shimmery color. So switch fingers here because I can't get into where I want to right now. And I definitely have some fallout underneath my eye, so yay for putting setting powder there. So okay, I'm gonna go back in with that flat blending brush, go back into the purple and deepen that up some more. There. I'm trying to blend it into that mix of greens that I just did. But I really want that purple to be deep. This is actually a really good purple. Purples are really hard to do. And so for it to be like popping like that, I'm happy. I am very, very happy. So I'm going to set this on top of my other palette over here. And so now I need something on my brow bone. On my brow bone. On my brow bone. I sit and sing because I'm a weirdo. So, let's see here. I have Julie T or Porcelain. I'm gonna look at this. That's kind of cool. It's got kind of a shift to it. I think I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna use this big fat brush. It's a blending brush, I think, from Ulta. And I'm gonna go into Julie T. So I guess I should show you this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that on there. Hopefully it picks up. And put that right along my brow bone. I want it to be as poppin' as possible. So I may end up using my finger to do that too. There. Yeah. I know it's hard to see probably, but nobody's talking tonight, so I don't know what anybody's thinking or anything. So wipe that brush off. Go in with my finger. I can just go in with this one. And I really want that popping right now. Makes me a child of the 80s to want that, because that's something we did in the 80s, was to really do those popping eyebrows, bone thing, whatever I'm trying to say. I don't know. I'm just here to do makeup and talk to my friends. So now I'm going to brush away all the powder. So here, 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 I'm going to brush that all away. There. Brush away my nose. Brush away my forehead. And as I'm doing that, I'm spreading the powder out a little bit. So that way it's setting the rest of my face. And now I'm going to go in. Hi, Gabe. I think you just popped on. And I'm going to try to do, I'm brushing it away, but I'm also trying to wing it out at the same time. If that makes sense, I don't know. It works in my head, right? Oh, my nose. Hold on. There. Okay. So, there. So now what I need to do is under my eyes. I want to go back into that purple from the Makeup Revolution. I'm going to try a different brush than what I normally do. I'm going to go in with, nope, that's the one I normally use. This one. This is, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I don't know what these brushes say on them. And so I'm going in with this brush right here. And I'm going to go into that cosmic purple that I used earlier. And I'll pick up my little Dollar Tree mirror. Set that there. And I'm going to line underneath my eye and make funny faces when I do. Because that's what you do when you're trying to put things around your eyes. You make funny faces. So that's what I do. And there. It's probably not my boldest look, but I'm enjoying it. This eye needs a little more over here. That's a good thing about makeup. If you see something, go and fix it real fast, right? So we'll go back in. Try not to get it in your eye, which that's my usual thing, is getting it in my eye. Everybody makes funny faces. Yes, they do. You are right. I'm good at them though, especially when I'm doing things near my eye holes. You know? So there's that underneath. Wipe that off. And now I really want to use that shade that I used over top of the mint green. Hold on, my nose again. I hate my nose right now. And I want to find something. Another brush. Well, why can't I just use the same one? Who says I have to use a separate brush? No one says I have to use a separate brush. I'm just a silly little goof who can do whatever she wants because it's her makeup. It's what she wants to do. So I'm going to go in with that Saturn shade again. That one right there. And I'm going to go underneath the purple again. So I'm going to go underneath the purple. Hopefully it'll load up there. Let's see. I don't know. If it doesn't, then I'll figure something out. Because right now it doesn't feel like it's going to. So let's try again. I'm really trying to dig into it. No, not really. But I got to do the same thing on the other eye. So give me a second here. Now, why does it look like it's showing up on this eye just peachy, and this eye it's not doing anything? Now I'm turning into Yoda. It's messing up, it is. So, yeah. Who knows? Who the F knows? But I do like that green underneath it. I really do. So, yeah. Just keep going. I'm going to make it as green as possible. Am I getting some? I'm not sure I'm getting fallout, which is good. I really want that greeny blue to pop like really nicely. See, it's doing it great on my left eye, but my right eye, it's like, no, 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 we don't want to do that. No, no, we might know. So we're just going to keep working. Get it on the outside of my eye here. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. It doesn't look horrible, though. I'm not mad about it. I'm not completely mad about it. I'm really not. So I'm going to put the Makeup Revolution palette away. Doink. Doink, doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. What am I singing a song from? Doink, 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 doink. Yeah. Kind of want to do something with that pink, though. It's in the Sephora palette over here. The color, again, is Tyla, I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to use this brush. This is a Profusion brush. I just want to deepen up that weird, like, wing I got going out here. Like that. There we go. Look at that. That's what I wanted. Yes, hunty. Yes, ma'am. Yes, him. Like it. That's what I was up. That's what I was talking about, Willis. Right there. Ooh, gotta adjust. Okay. Boom. So next I'm going to do some contouring. Again, this is a contour palette I've been using for a while. Highlight contour palette from Ibby Beauty. Got it free in a BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure. Then I'm going to use this brush from BH Cosmetics. But does it tell me what kind of brush it is? No. No, they don't do that. So, look at my poor washcloth. Look at this. I'm cleaning off my brushes. So, I'm going to go into contour color number 2. Knock that off. Just with my mirror, just scotch. And I'm going kind of like right here, on just the underside of my cheekbone, kind of like right here at the point of your ear is where you want to go. And that's what I do. And I tap first to kind of create that line, and then I blend in circles. And I try to do it as ever so gently as possible. Because, my hair. Because I don't want a super harsh Trixie Mattel line. I just want some cheekbones, you know? I want to thin out my face. That's all. So that's what I'm doing. This side is definitely darker than this side. And then when Chris comes home, I'll be all pretty. He would say, "You're beautiful anyway. You're always beautiful," is what he would say. He does. He's super sweet. It takes a little to get to know him, but once you do, he's an amazing human being. You just have to get to know him. And I know a lot of my friends and family haven't really been able to get to know him in our 2 years together, because first year we did a lot of traveling. Second year, COVID. So that we on January 27th was our 2-year anniversary. So you see how that narrowed in my face, and just makeup is amazing. So now I'm going to find my jawline, and I'm going to try to make it so that way it looks more like that and less chubby. So I'm going underneath here, and yeah, and bring it down just a scotch. Nobody's on again, and I'm just talking to the wind. Do 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 do. There we go. Like I said, I know it looks scary right now. I know it does. But I'm telling you right now, it'll be good in the end. And if it's not, it's makeup. It washes away. So I'm just using my powder brush to blend out some of this to make it a little bit softer. There. So it's the reason why I still use this, because it's on my face. I'm not, it's not going in my eyes. I've had it for gosh knows how long, but I like it. So my nose feels like it's doing something really stupid right now. So next is blush. I'm going to go in with the Tarte. This is the blush in Party, or Party, P-A-A-R-T-Y. So I got this either in Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. I did not pay for this. Well, I did, but not like, oh yeah, new blush brush. I forgot. I switched it out because the other one kept putting rogue bristles on my face. So we're just gonna. Tarte was the very first high-end makeup I bought. I bought the Graveyard Girl eyeshadow palette, which I have since thrown away because it was too old to use, and the packaging started falling apart, which kind of broke my heart because I really liked Bunny back in the day. I'm not going to say I don't like Bunny anymore. I still love Graveyard Girl, but I haven't watched a lot of her videos as of late. I haven't watched a lot of people I used to watch. Let me get a drink here. Sorry. So, I'm going to put something on my lips because right now they feel a little dry. If I told you what I'd use, you'd probably go, what? But I made I know my lips look really weird right now, but they needed hydrated. I made my own salt lip scrub because sugar was breaking up my lips and causing my eczema to flare. So now I need some highlight, and I'm going to use what I used on my brow bone. I'm going to use from the Sephora palette, which is the Julie T. I'm going to use that to highlight my cheekbones, hopefully. There we go. I really wish I could see it better though right now. But yeah, we can definitely tell that there's a highlight on there. Nice. Which is the good thing about makeup. Okay, this says it's an eyeshadow palette. It says it's a pro pigment palette. It doesn't say it's an eyeshadow palette. Because there are colors in here that the FDA has not deemed as eye safe. Even though in Europe and the EU, they're perfectly... Oh, shoot, I forgot to contour my nose. Ah, let's not do that. Gotta do that. Okay, gotta pull back out my contour palette. Gotta contour my nose and my lips. So, there we go. Gonna make it all sorts of better now. Give myself a really nice defined nose. I don't do drag queen noses. I don't do like the tiny, tiny little snatch nose like Raven does. But I do like to give myself a nice little something, something. Something, something, something dark side. Something, something, something complete. I had to do it. Sorry, I just had to. So, a couple of weeks ago, Chris and I watched Little Shop of Horrors for the first time. Well, he watched it for the first time. I've seen it a gazillion times. And there's the scene somewhere that's green is one of the songs. And Chris is like, did they do this song first? I'm like, yeah. He goes, and then, so he reminded me of the parody of it from Family Guy. And I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So yeah, there we go. Now my nose is contoured. And now we can highlight with my highlighter brush. Okay. So go down the base of the nose, the whatever that is, on the tip of my nose. Oh, I have a glowy nose. Look at that. Okay. So now I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. Do my chin, chinny chin chin. Not as much on my chin, I don't need it necessarily. Now what I'm going to do is right here above where my eyebrows are. I'm going to highlight there just because that's a high point of my face and it will help my face look narrower. There we go. So that's all of that. So let's see, I have mascara, eyebrows, and lipses to do. So we're gonna do my eyebrows next. So that was a fairly fast eye look tonight, wasn't it? I need a spoolie. I think this is gonna be a shorter video because nobody's talking tonight. So I grabbed my big mirror here, woohoo, woohoo, and I put it on the magnifying side. And I'm gonna spoolie up my eyebrows because I can. I always do this first. I feel like it gives the eyebrow tint that I'm using from Ulta. It's Ulta Beauty Eyebrow Tint in Soft Brown. That's the color I use for me. I like this stuff. But I also don't draw on like caterpillar eyebrows. I don't like big, thick eyebrows. I don't think they would look right on me anyway. I have a smaller face, so yeah, I just use, wow, I need to do some tweezing. I just use my natural brows, and yeah, that's all I do. I don't really try to draw in any more, any less. I just use what I have. Hopefully I keep having them. I've always had fairly decently nice brows, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to let them sit for a second, and then I'm going to take my spoolie again and go back through my brows and just kind of work that product through and lay my brows down again so it frames my eyes. Okay, so now what I have to do is set my face. This is one of my favorite parts because you see how powdery it looks right now, you know? You just see how powdery, like, all this looks. So I used two different setting sprays. Hold on. I lost the cap. I don't care. As long as I have my setting spray, which I'm probably going to have to, I don't know. Do I need to get more of this? I may, because I think I just opened this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I am going to have to buy a new one because there's not one in here. So, sorry, I was feeling around in my drawers. So, something I learned from watching Sabrina, who is a makeup artist on YouTube, she also has her own line of eyelashes, is I take a different powder brush and I spray it with the setting spray, and then I stipple it onto my face instead of just spraying it. and it helps sink your makeup into your skin better. And so I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to do this side first. Ready? Watch how you can see the difference from when, like, that is a huge difference. Can you see it? So I'm going to spray my brush again, and then do the other side of my face. But I can see the difference. Like, ready? Powdery gone. And I feel like that my eyeshadow reminds me of an 80s glam rock band, like Blondie or the Pretenders or something. I don't know. So now I'm going to go in with another setting spray because I'm a glutton and I like setting sprays. This is the Ulta Beauty Wannabe Active Makeup Setting Spray. It's supposed to be water resistant, so you have to shake it. So it's kind of like a bake can. And I'm basically going to do the same thing I just did with the other one. And start setting it with this. I like making sure my makeup's going to stay, even if I'm going to wash it off very soon. So, and what I may have to do is go back in with my highlighter, or the highlight that I use. I just go back over it again, because sometimes this one wipes out any highlight I put on my face, and I don't know why that is. Because I kind of know, because it's supposed to be a matte one, a matte, you know, instead of dewy matte look. But so I'm going to grab my fan. Sorry, my fan real fast. Okay, there we go. Better. So I'm going to go back in with this other one again and just set my face, not my neck. I like to really make sure my makeup stays put. Sue me, right? Okay. There. That's what I wanted. Okay. So now, I'm just going to go in. I need to probably wash my makeup brushes again soon. I'm going to use my fan to help make it dry again. But I feel like I use less setting spray now than what I did before. So I guess there's that too. And because what I'm getting ready to do now, and this is the reason I want to make sure it's dry, is I'm getting ready to do my mascara. But before that, I want to reinforce my highlight on my cheeks, because I want to be glowing. There we go. I'm weird. I know this trend is going probably out of style. I don't care. I will do whatever I want with makeup. That's the good thing about makeup. It's a personal choice. So, I think I got a little more on that side than I did this side. So there. So there's that. Put that brush away. Now I've got an itchy. So I'm going to tap. When you have an itchy and you're doing your makeup, tap it. Helps to scratch it. So I'm going to put this palette away. Put it back in its box. I always save the outer boxes. I don't like just having my palettes just willy-nilly not in their boxes if they came in a box. If they don't, then okay, that's different. But just forget it. Okay, so now I need to do my mascara, and the mascara I'm using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in Blackest Black Waterproof. Pulling my mirror close. Ooh, sorry, I'm a goober. I'm a goober, baby. I know it's not the song. Never ever push your mascaras like up and down like that. This is what you do. You take it, you pull it out, you spin it, and you tilt it, and you wipe off the end on the inside. That way you're not getting a bunch of air inside of your mascara. Just FYI. So, I do not wear falsies. And it's hard for me to talk when I have a mascara wand pointed at my face too. So. Because I put up a poll, and I will look to see what the poll results were after I'm done with this, because it looked like everybody was wanting a bold look tonight. So that's, last time I looked, that's what it was. So and I usually do 2 coats of this mascara, just because I want big voluminous lashes. I like having lashes, and this way I don't have to wear false lashes, and I don't have to deal with putting glue on my eyes or anything like that. Hair that's not cooperating. There we go. Mascara done. All I need now is a lippy, and this is going to be the hard part for me, is a lippy. I always have issues with lippies because I threw away a bunch of my liquid lipsticks, and now I don't have as many as I used to, and I don't have the money to go out and just buy new, you know. So I'm looking for something that, I mean, I have Creme lipsticks. They're not my favorite because they don't stay on very well, but I will use them. I'm going to look. I can't find my, I bought like 3 Sophia Nygaard liquid lippies, or not liquid lippies, but cream lipsticks. I can't find them anywhere at all. So, what color is this? Maybe. This one is, I don't know the color name. I can't read it. But it's a, that's the color of it. One's a maybe. What color is this? This is from the Villains collection from Colourpop. The color is Cruella. I'm going to see what color Ursula is. So, because I like bold lipsticks. I don't do nudes. Ooh, Cruella is not a bad color. Or not Cruella, but Ursula's not a bad color either. Let's see here. Hades. What color is Hades? I threw away all the lip glosses that came with this set, though, because I bought the PR package. It was like one of my last hurrahs of tearing up this packaging completely right now. So, oh, he's boring. I'm sorry, Hades is not that color. Evil Queen. Let's look at the Evil Queen. Maybe. I had tweezers somewhere. Maybe that'll help. Except for when I can't find them. There they are. So, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. This color is not bad. This is the Evil Queen color. It's not horrible, but it's not what I'm looking for. So let's see here. Then we have Maleficent. This is a really nice eyeshadow palette, by the way. Maleficent's kind of a maybe. That one's a maybe too. Okay. So, keep looking here. I think those are all the ones that I'm going to... Ah, here's one of my Sophia lipsticks. I don't know where the other one's went, but this one. This one is Brucey. Ooh. Kind of a blue, gray, black. I don't think I'm going to go that way tonight. But I'm missing like 2 of my Sophia Nygaard lipsticks. I don't know where they're at. So... Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. I think we're going to go with Maleficent tonight. So here we go. First time using this one. On the outside of it, it says Villains. It's really cool. Colourpop is really good about their packaging. So I'm going to flip this to the zoom side so I can see what I'm doing. It's hard to talk when you're putting lips on, right? Because you have to use your mouth. I think I have my grandmother's lips, which isn't a bad thing. She had nicely defined points at the top of her lips. And she never really wore makeup except for lipstick. So, there we go. I think I'm done. This was Maleficent. I like it. I'm done. I will take pictures and post them in a little bit. Just trying to get some stuff put away here while I have everybody online. But I think I'm going to get ready to get off of here and fight with my makeup holder. So yeah, I'm done for the night. I want to thank everybody who watched at least. I was hoping for a little more chat, but again, it's what time at night now? 10:35. Everybody's probably asleep. So I will talk to everyone tomorrow or sometime soon. I love you guys. Peace. Bye.